Well, welcome back. This time we're going to look at an exclusive obscure game for the PlayStation 1. An exclusive because it's only available for the Japanese PlayStation. That game is Real Bout, Fatal Fury, Dominated Minds. That is one long-ass title. Now, why it stayed an exclusive, I don't know. It's actually a really good game. There's a lot missing that some might be disappointed about. But then there's a lot added to compensate for the missing stuff in here. So you have to kind of weigh and balance whether that missing content is worth it, or gameplay mechanics, to be honest with you. So as you see here, there's a new animated intro. I think it's fairly well done. There's actually animated intros when you face Billy Kane, and there's an animated intro when you face the new boss White, who is kind of like an effeminate, Clockwork Orange S-type character. He's okay, but he's an SNK boss, so he's got his cheat patterns and stuff. You'll see him right here. And his story, and Billy Kane's story, is that because Geese is dead, he's kind of taken over. And Billy's trying to stop him, but he's taken over Billy's mind because White has the ability for mind control power. And White is kind of sort of like Geese and kind of Krauser in that sense, in the, like that criminal kingpin type of thing. So, everything's to just rule Southtown. So, let's just get into the game, and we'll just take it from there. Alright, let's go. Alright. Take some time to load up. Gotta remember, people, this is a PlayStation 1 game, so don't expect some quickie-ass load time. Now, as you see right here, if people are familiar with the Real Bout game, the intro's, the character select is totally different. Another thing to mention, Alfred is now selectable. In Real Bout 2, he was a hidden character in order to fight him, and you had to use a specific code in order to play as him. So he's already selectable from the gate without any codes. So everybody's present, and to show love and that Geese is deceased, if you look above, he's got a halo on top of the head. I think it's actually a cute touch. So you're actually playing, like kind of like a Nightmare Geese type of thing. So it's actually really cool. And you should be able to see what's missing as soon as the game begins. All right, let this load up. Now the first thing you notice is the stage intros are not there. And that's one thing I liked about the Fatal Fury Real Special, or Real Bout Special, is I like the cute little animated intros. Also, you notice is that there's no destructible environments. And that was kind of like a little bit of a gameplay element, or kind of strategy, in order to get your that opponent dizzy. So that's another thing you'll see missing. Also, you cannot switch planes. It's a one-plane system. So it's taking it back from going from actually a Fatal Fury game to kind of like a Street Fighter game, or like a King of Fighter type of game. Because most of it is really due to the PlayStation's limited RAM for 2D and stuff, because the PlayStation was more of a 3D powerhouse than a 2D. That's where the Saturn kind of came into play with that. So what they did is they had to retool and rework the game, because otherwise it'd probably be total ass. And let's put it this way, we know that a lot of the Neo Geo ports for the PlayStation were garbage. Can I get an amen on Samurai Showdown 3? So the thing is that SNK figured, well, let's just start from the beginning, from scratch, and just take it from there. And I think that's what they did, and I think that was a smart decision. So what they did was that They added the characters, they added a new boss, they added animated intros, and each of the characters have new moves. Now, the EX characters were taken out, though, but they used the EX characters that were in there, the versions of each other, the EX versions, they still have their particular moves. So they were taken out, but then they weren't taken out. There's also an advanced canceling system, a parry system, a way you can go into your special moves, and there's all sorts of wild shit in here. So, it's not bad. Now, there are frames of animation missing, but it doesn't detract from the game, and it doesn't slow the game down either. So, the thing is, that's a good thing. So, to me, that's what makes the game playable. Because when they start cutting the frames of animation, usually the game becomes really choppy as shit. And sometimes unplayable. Or, when they do, it not so much even unplayable times, it changes up the way you played it compared to the original. Here, everything plays the same, the speed, everything feels about right. From the last time I've played Real Bout Special. It's still an enjoyable game, it's very fun. The thing is the music is really good, but it seems like the voices, in my opinion, they're a little muffled, or sound a little tinny. So, that could be just me and my old-ass ears, but it does sound it. And as you see in some of the stages, even though the environments are different, they do try to add a little bit extra animations. You see the beach runner there, or a beachcomber type of vehicle. So it's actually pretty cool. They try to add something to the stages to kind of give it a different vibe. So it's really cool. There's not much really more to say. It's sad that it was a Japanese exclusive, because this is a great game, especially against 2 players, of course. The game also comes with a special disc, which has extra art and like, I think it's like an Ask the Fatal Fury questions. It's some kind of goofy shit and all, if you look it up. But it's an enjoyable game. But see, here's the thing. Now, here it comes down to recommending the game. You have to look at it 2 ways. Is the line switching system that important to you? Is the destructible environments that important to you? If it is, then this might not be for you. But if you want to play a decent fighting game, and a fun one at that, I think this is for you. And the thing is that it can be kind of hard to find, because I ordered mine from Japan, and I had to wait 100 years for this shit. But I think it was well worth it. Because to me, it just plays really well, and it adds something different to the Fatal Fury series, rather than just playing Fatal Fury Real Bout Special. Because I already have that, and I have the PlayStation 2 compilation, so what would be the point of that? Whereas this game really does feel different. So, I think it's definitely worth checking out. Especially if you're a Fatal Fury fan, it's definitely worth it. As you can see, he can cancel and kind of parry into the different things, as you see Lawrence could do. You know, kind of like guard against it and stuff. And, yeah, there's just a lot more to the game. So, my recommendation is, if you're a Fatal Fury fan, and you don't care about the plane switch system, and the indestructible environments, and a lot of other shit missing, I think it's definitely worth checking out, because you have the animated intros, you do have the new style of play, and you have the ending is actually pretty cool. Nice little ending, what do you call it, outro. It's pretty cool. So there's a lot going on in the game, and it's worth checking out. And it's not too expensive either, because I think I only paid like 20-something bucks for this. Now, like I said, I had to wait like weeks for them to, like, you know, basically paddle it across the fucking seas. But it was definitely worth it. So, my recommendation is definitely check out the game. It is probably the best translation of a Fatal Fury game, or really any Neo Geo port, to the PlayStation. And it should be given its kudos, because, like I said, there's so many garbage, what do you call it, Neo Geo ports, that it's a shame, because that's why Neo Geo had a hard time trying to make its way, because it was hard for them to port this stuff over to the PlayStation and all. So definitely check it out. I'll leave a little bit more gameplay. I hope you enjoy it. It's been a while. And take care.
Come on.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. Take care.